G'day guys, I'm Rowan, this is MR Trident, and on today's episode we're installing a set of Lightfox Polaris driving lights. Let's get stuck into it.
I look like a bag of money I'm on. They wanna know what I'm on. Got it. Diamonds dancing on my neck. That is the vibe I'm on. Drip. Way too lit. Who gon' check? You can tell me no.
So if you're a regular viewer of my videos, you will have seen that I've installed this PSR ambush bar on my MR Trident. In upgrading my bull bar, I decided I'd also like to put on some new spotlights. Previously I utilised a set of Lightfox driving lights. You can see them here. They were some fantastic lights, really liked them. Reached out to Vic Off-Road, they've decided to send me a set of Lightfox spotlights. What we're going to do is we're going to install them on the PSR ambush bar. Now, I made a mistake in that I asked for a set of 9-inch driving lights, and with the ARB Summit bar, they fit between the loop and the bar itself. Now, the set of 9-inch driving lights that I've got here today, and the old ones, will not fit in this gap. And even if they did fit in that gap, due to a lesser amount of airflow flowing through this bar construction, I've decided that I wouldn't want those lights covering up this airflow area anyway. In addition, I will be replacing this with a more of a screen style grille, I guess you'd call it. So anyway, in this video we're going to install these driving lights and we're going to put them into use and see how they perform. While I've got them, I'll at least show you how they work, and if they look a bit ridiculous I won't keep them on the vehicle, but I'd love to show you how great these lights really are. Long-term goal, I'll probably end up with some kind of a light bar. So what we'll do from here, we're going to crack open the box, have a look at what these driving lights look like, install them onto the vehicle. I'll show you them in use, and then you can decide for yourself whether you'd like a pair. So here we have the Polaris driving light box that it comes in. I love how Lightfox have done a rebrand. So they were like initially like a yellow sort of color. They've gone with this cool orange and little fox logo, which is really cool. Inside the box, crack it open. Protective packaging is always good. And here's the lights. So what we've got is, with this type of light, we have our usual driving light spotty high beam, and we have what I believe is referred to as the DRL. I think it is probably a bit more of a fog light. I won't be wiring those up today because I don't have the ability to do so. However, I will be wiring up the spotlight part in the existing Lightfox wiring loom that I have in the vehicle already. The main thing for me in this video is I want to show you these lights and show you just how good they really are. I like that it's affordable, high quality. I can vouch for it. I used it for about 2 or 3 years. I hit a Kangaroo with it. I've done all sorts of off-roading. They held up and stood the test of time and still performed. So I'm also really happy with the way that these look now. Orange is my favorite color. Anyone who knows me well knows that my favorite color is orange. And so integrating the orange and black, I think, is a really cool design. On the front of the light, you'll notice we have this protective grille here. Wouldn't protect against like rock chips and insect and that sort of stuff, but it would protect against impacts such as kangaroos, like the one I hit when I was away. So in the box we have our wiring loom. I've already got this exact loom in my car already from the prior set that I used. I also have this additional fusing setup. I believe these would be for your daytime runners. That would connect to this strip here. We have our rubber grommet to go between the light mount bracket and the bull bar. And we have our nuts and bolts and our second spotty. The one thing I like about this kit is that it comes with the Allen keys that you're going to need for the installation. When I bought the roof rack up there, didn't come with the required Allen keys. In fact, a bunch of nuts and bolts are missing, which is annoying. I love it when you've got the tools you need in the kit to undertake the installation. Now, with the type of bar that I've got, it's only got 2 holes for the mounting bracket to mount to, so I'll only be utilising these 2 holes. That said, the kit does come with a singular large bolt for either side that will provide additional strength to hold the lights to the bar. So what we'll have is 2 of these on either side to hold the lights to the bar. Another thing I like about this kit is there's really clear instructions with coloured pictures. I don't know why, but black and white pictures are just so much harder to interpret. Here's what you got in your kit. Here's how you install the light to the bar. Pretty simple. Got a little rubber over the hole. The hole in. They're so big. That's tight. Same deal on this side. So left side's done, rinse and repeat on the right side of the vehicle. So that's the lights installed. Now to Allen key the sides, get a rough kind of angle of how they should sit, plug in the wiring, and we'll see how they look. This looks hilarious. Like it looks really cool, but it looks hilarious. 9-inch driving lights on top of this bar. And this year I'm gonna have to feed these through the front grille somehow, but that's gold.
Classic.
Just cover off for this reason. Plug straight in. As you can see, that is a ridiculous redneck look. Honestly, I thought the loop on this bar was way higher, so I think you'd struggle. I think anything bigger than like a 5 or 6 inch light, you'd struggle to get in here. So for me, long-term goal, really high power light bar that would just sit pretty flush atop those mounts, atop the hoop. But yeah, it's not going to stop us from showing you just how good these lights are. Alright, I'm going to put these on. That is even. So just aligning where the lights, little hot spots are. So now that we're all installed, we're going to fast forward from the daytime to the nighttime and show you these lights. All right, so we're poured up at nighttime. Let's have a look at these spotties in action. High beams, spotties. That is not a bad spread at all. So as always guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's unfortunate the lights don't really fit and suit my car, but either way, great set of driving lights. If I could keep them on the vehicle, I would. If you want to go get yourself a pair, head over to Vic Off-Road's website. They are the 9-inch Polaris light. Highly recommend them. In fact, all the lights by Lightfox that are sold through Vic Off-Road, fantastic spotties. I'll probably end up getting a light bar from Vic Off-Road, made by Lightfox anyway. So head over to the Vic Off-Road website. Make sure you purchase yourself a set of lights if you want them. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.